everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Ryan for Movies with Ryan, and we are back in the car. We are headed to Barnes & Noble's for their Criterion sale. It is still 50% off, and we're going to go take a look to see what they got. There's a couple things I've had on my want list for quite a while that I keep passing over, and today might be the day that I decide to finally pick those up. So we're going to get to Barnes & Noble's, we're going to get in there, and we're going to see what they got. So, see you in a minute. Alright, so we have made it in here. There's all their box sets. I didn't realize how big this Bergman box set was. That thing is huge. The Before trilogy. Everybody should buy that. So here's my huge selection to go through. So we'll go down here. Like I said, there are a couple that I want to pick up for sure. So we'll start looking. Looks like they got a little bit more than what they had when I came the first week of the month. So that's good. Age of Innocence, all about Eve, not looking about that stuff. Hopefully they have what I'm looking for. Ooh, the Antichrist. Pooh trilogy. I know it's a really good trilogy, but I don't think it's something I would be interested in. David Lynch, Art of Life. I might pick that up eventually. Army of Shadows, The Ascent, Ashes and Diamonds. Barry Lyndon, never got that, never watched it. Battles of Algiers is supposed to be really good. Beast of No Nation, I've never seen. Let's see. Bamboozled. So this one, I was so confused by this cover. Like, I really thought it was just a blaxploitation, like, mocking movie, and I didn't realize this is a Spike Lee joint. So I might have to pick this up someday and actually watch it. So anybody tell me anything about it, please do. Oops. Good selection day though. Autumn Afternoon, I'm gonna have to pick that up sometime because that is an Ozu film. He's actually got several in the series. And there's Beauty and the Beast. Okay, back again. So, Beauty and the Beast. This was actually talked about on Tim's stream about practical effects last weekend. Great stream. If you didn't catch it, I'll link it down below. But this is the original. Of course, Before trilogy, being John Malkovich, can't beat that. Kind of getting worried. Let's see, Big Chill. Black Narcissist. I have no clue what that's about. Black Orpheus. Blood Simple, a great movie. Breaking the Waves, I just picked that up recently. Bowling from Columbine, I have no urge to see that. The Blob, Blue is the warmest color. Blue Velvet, I already have. Blowout, Boat People, this is one I'm thinking about. So I'm going to set that out on the side. Brief History, Brighter Summer Day, Bringing Up Baby. Of course, I don't like old movies normally. Broadcast News, I heard that's really good. Never seen it. The Brood, another one. Cronenberg, I don't have. I got a lot of Cronenberg, but I do not have The Brood. Two Bruce Lee sets. They didn't have those last time I was here. Buster Keaton. Code Unknown. Man, they do have a whole bunch of stuff. Circus, Citizen Kane, City Lights, Cat People, Charade, Children of Paradise, Chop Shop. So I'm going to keep looking through here to see what else I can find, okay?
great title. If you've never seen it, Bella Thorne, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi. Great coming-age movie. Highly recommend it. Of course, Grand Budapest Hotel, probably one of the best Wes Anderson movies. So they did not have the one title I was looking for. I was looking for Kronos, but they did have The Devil's Backbone, so I'm going to pick that up today. And I'm thinking about The Boat People, but I'm not totally for sure yet. We're going to keep looking through here and see what else they got. This hero looks interesting. Forget who had said something about it, but I'm not totally for sure about it. I may look at it another time. I just picked that up at the beginning of the month. Can't wait to watch it. Good Akira Kurosawa. They have a lot of titles that are normally not in here. House. Everybody's got to watch House. It's crazy. I really need to pick this up at some point, but it's like 5.5 hours long. So, I don't know. This I, Daniel Blake looked interesting. Don't know too much about it though. Ice Storm, Ang Lee, highly recommend it. Akira Kurosawa, definitely highly recommend that. Ooh, they do have it. So this is another one I was looking for. Inside Llewellyn Davis. I have the standard Blu-ray of this, but I wanted to upgrade to this edition just because of all the special features, and this is such a good movie. So that's probably coming home with me. Insomnia, I own it, still haven't watched it. I've watched the American remake. The American remake was fantastic with Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. In the Heat of the Night. Alright, keep looking. Alright, I've got 8 titles. I need to get this down to 5. Tokyo Drifter is a maybe. Ang Lee, Ride with the Devil, definitely a maybe. I've heard good things about this, but I know nothing about it, so I might hold off on that. Shallow Grave has been on my list forever. It's a Danny Boyle movie, and it's the first Ewan McGregor performance, so this is probably a definitely. Legite and Sam Soleil. Tim actually recommended this. It's like a time travel weird movie. This is a maybe. The Funeral is a maybe. I'm definitely picking up Inside Llewellyn Davis. I wanted to upgrade this forever. This has been on my list forever. They did not have Kronos, so maybe be getting this. And my other thing is The Boat People. This is also a maybe. It's about Vietnam boat people. Seemed really interesting, so I'm going to figure out which ones I'm going to keep, and then I'll see you out in the car, and you'll see what I bought. Back in the car. So as you've seen, my Barnes & Noble has a decent Criterion Collection selection. This would probably be my last purchases of the month for Criterion, with the exception of Drive My Car that comes out Tuesday. Other than that, I did pick up 5 titles. First one is an upgrade from just a standard Blu-ray, and this is probably one of my favorite Coen Brothers movie, and that is Inside Llewellyn Davis. Oscar Isaacs is fantastic in this. It's about just a singer going through life and his struggles. Fantastic soundtrack if you've never heard it, and a great movie. I mean, Coen Brothers always do good stuff, but I highly recommend this movie. Glad to upgrade this to Criterion. Next, if I remember correctly, yes, this is the first film from Danny Boyle and Ewan McGregor's first movie role, and that is Shallow Grave. It's basically about three roommates that have a guy die in their apartment, and they find a briefcase full of money, and it leads on a weird adventure. So I can't wait to see this. I've never seen anything about it. The only reason I heard about it is because 2 or 3 sales ago I happened to see this in the rack, and I picked it up and I looked at it because it says Danny Boyle. So I figured, what the heck? It's been on my list for like 2 years now. Today's the day to pick it up. They did have another copy at one point I was going to pick up, but the disc was loose. This one is not. So there we go. Next, this is another one that's been on my list ever since I've started collecting Criterion. And today is the day I finally picked it up. I guess I could be saying. So inside Llewellyn Davis, spine number 794. Shallow Grave, spine number 616. And this is spine 666. How fitting. Guillermo del Toro's The Devil's Backbone. Know nothing about it. I loved del Toro's work, especially Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, and a few of the other stuff he's done. And I know these are his early works. Kronos, I'm also looking to pick up, but they did not have a copy. So next sale, I'll pick it up. Devil's Backbone. If anybody's seen it, please tell me about it. Is it good Del Toro? Is it mediocre Del Toro? Can't wait to find out. Next is one that was not on my list, but I forgot to put it on my list. I've seen a few people talk about this. The synopsis sounds fun. This looks colorful. It is spine number 39. And that is Seijun Suzuki's Tokyo Drifter. It's like a 1966 crime thriller noir gang movie. Sort of. Look at this cover. I don't know if I can get it in here that well. It's all like neons and pinks and blues and bright yellows, and it just looks awesome. I can't wait to watch this. I've never seen any of Suzuki's stuff as far as I know, so this will be a new one going into that. And last but not least, one I did not show on that ending shot in there when I was going over what I had in my hand. The first time I looked over this, I thought this was the DVD version, and I went back and looked, and come to find out it is the Blu-ray version. I can't talk. And this is one that I've been looking at for a long time, and they've only ever had the DVD copy. That's why I passed over it. But this is the Blu-ray copy. They finally have one in, and it is Kenji Mizoguchi, which I love his stuff. I've seen several of his films. Sancho the Bailiff. Basically, it's an idealistic governor disobeys his reigning feudal lord. He is cast into exile. His wife and children are left to fend for themselves and eventually wrenched apart by a vicious slave trade. Under dazzling direction, this classic Japanese story became one of cinema's greatest masterpieces, a monumental, empathetic expression of human reliance in the face of evil. 1954, 124 minutes. I cannot wait to watch this. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And by the way, this is spine number 386. There we go. I don't think I said that. But I can't wait to watch this. Like I said, they've only ever had DVD copies. In fact, for the longest time, I thought this was only on DVD. And no, they do have Blu-ray, so I picked it up. So that's going to do it. That's going to be my final big haul for the month of July for Criterion. 5 titles: Inside Llewellyn Davis, Shallow Grave, The Devil's Backbone, Tokyo Drifter, and Sancho the Bailiff. So, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You got to see my Barnes & Noble a little bit better, see what Criterion choices I had in there, and my pickups. So, again, Tim, Talks Talkies, had a practical effects live stream Saturday night. It was awesome. Had a bunch of great people on there. I'll link that down below. And then Sunday was my 1 year. There we go. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sunday was my 1 year. As I'm filming this, it has not happened yet, but I'm speaking as if it has happened. So hopefully that went well. So that's going to end the video again. I'm sorry, folks. Criterion month, 50% off. I picked up a lot of great titles this month. There's still one more to go. Drive My Car. I'm going to pick that up Tuesday. Can't wait to watch it. So until I see you again, it's been Ryan from Movies with Ryan. Have a fantastic night.